The show's continuing coverage of Eastern League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Hartford Yard Goats and the New Hampshire Fisher Cats. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Leonel Campos gets the call for game 1 of the series. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, last outing he only pitched 4 innings. So I know he was disappointed, as was their coaching staff. They're hoping he can get to the 5th, maybe even the 6th inning. He does that, it allows their bullpen a little more lean and gives them a chance to win. So that's what we're looking for in this game.
So stepping in, Andy Weiss. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. HR, you take a look at our visitors as they enter play here this evening. Well, they've been playing some pretty good baseball, 5-2 over their last 7.
Here we are at the bottom of the 1st, and they've been playing well, and it looks like that good baseball is going to continue. They already find themselves leading 2-0 at the bottom of the 1st inning. They're playing good right now.
Here's a knuckleball, 1-1. The pitch. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2.
Never fun to see a pitch come up and in, but obviously not being a fastball, he didn't mean anything by it.
Reeves on the move, and that's the first out of the inning. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. HR, what's the key to them starting out 1-0 here at home?
Well, you come in and you realize, man, we're already down 2. What do? You play within yourself. We get a leadoff guy on. The next man moves him up or moves him over. Then our middle guys, maybe we hit a big bop to get in it. You don't have to go get 2 runs this inning. Just get 1. Keep chipping away and giving yourself a chance.
Grounded back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like he did right here. Nice job.
Standing in now, Norm Parsons. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. And 11 RBIs. And he's back in standing. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Back up the middle. Played on the backhand. Step on the bag for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. 1 hit's all they get. 1 inning in the books here. The Yard Goats are out on top, 2-0. Striding in, Ken Reeves, and he's really been feeling it at the plate the last week or so. Definitely one player to keep your eye on right now. Takes this the other way to right, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Well, a leadoff single right here in the 2nd inning. This is a good sign. Maybe this is how they get right back in the game, being already down a couple of runs early.
The shortstop.
Hit back up the middle, scooped up, 1 there. On to first, and that's now 2 innings and 2 double play balls here tonight. 2 away now. Digging in now, Marshall Moreno. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year.
Marshall Moreno.
There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
Hey, 2 away now.
Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
Bounced slowly back toward the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. The Yard Goats lead it 2-0. Standing in, Adrian Casilla. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200.
Adrian Casilla.
Knuckleball there, but it dances outside, ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0.
Ball 2.
2-0.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
High in the air out to center field. Reeves sprinting after it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. In now, Clark Montero, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year.
Montero.
And he gets ahead 0-1.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch. I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in an 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. He'll try again. 1-2. And he struck him out.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you could spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
Hey, 2 out.
Batting ninth, second baseman, Ramon Ibar.
Into the box, Ramon Ibar. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. The 1-0 delivery. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch. Clearly looking for a fastball.
Good knuckleball, and it's a called strike 2. Fouled back. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing here this half. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Yard Goats are out on top, 3-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Andy Weiss.
Off the 4th
0
inning,
for 1 for him here in this one.
Hitter, Andy Weiss.
In there, 0-1.
0-1's the count. Let's go.
The windup and the 0-1. And a dangerous knuckleball to miss high with. 1-1. Here it comes. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot,
Right
Alberto
fielder,
Acevedo.
Alberto Acevedo.
Hey, we got one. That's a ball.
And a knuckleball too low, apparently. The 1-0 delivery. A knuckleball right over the middle of the plate. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, he clearly read the scouting report. This guy's been sizzling hot, and look at how careful he's been pitching him.
Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw just in time as he was flying down the line that time. Striding in once again, Norm Parsons. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Norm Parsons.
The pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. 1-0 pitch on the way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A knuckler that just missed too low.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So we'll go a little deeper into the bottom of the 4th as that extends the inning.
Well, he rolled over that one. Not the most impressive single, but it's a line drive in the books.
Now batting, catcher Ken Reeves.
Stepping in now, Ken Reeves as he rips it on the ground to second. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
He's been looking really good. Another hit, another multi-hit game. This hot streak has been really fun to watch him perform.
The batter, number 1, shortstop.
Into the box now, Gregorio Petit. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Yard Goats lead it 3-0. Digging in, Marshall Moreno. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
First baseman, Marshall.
And that misses ball 1.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Reeves is after it. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Ready for another chance. Adrian Casilla comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that misses for ball 1.
Hey, we got 1 out here.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Reeves moving in, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the 2nd out. So striding in, Clark Montero. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Montero.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch bang. Digging in the switch hitter, Ramon Ibar. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a first pitch knuckleball's inside for ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. That missed. Close. It's ball.
Shuffling right now on the mound. Look, he hit the last batter, and then he's falling behind here. Look for one specific pitch before you swing. Well, he doesn't have any walks yet. He's going to have to come in the zone right walk of the game.
A high fastball is in there. And he takes ball 4. So a good job. The order. Digging in once again. Andy Wire in the 5th. Quinones is in. No runs here. Digging in to try it again. Alberto Acevedo foul. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Outs up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Oh, he hung him one right there. Curveball right down the middle. Those balls go a long way. He must have been looking for something else. Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, though, you got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for them.
And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. So that leadoff base hit means considerable speed aboard to start out the inning. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Norm Parsons stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. Now he bounces a knuckleball up to the plate for a ball.
Matt, this is where that guy on first base is distracting the pitcher. I guarantee you, he's down 2-0. He's not focused on the hitter. This is where you get hurt. I love it when a guy on first can run.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Acevedo rounds the corner and is headed home. And they'll get a little closer here as the run comes across to score from first. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Ready for another shot now. Ken Reeves. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Called strike at the letters, 0-1. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a knuckleball that misses at the shoe tops. And he got him. Ready once again, Gregorio Petit. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Here's the 2-0. Lets it fly 2-0, but this one's by him for the first strike. Runner at second here with 1 man out. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Quinones going back on it, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And that'll plate the run from second as the lead shrinks to 1 at 3-2 now. Now at the plate, Marshall Moreno, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. But this is taken in on the warning track as the runner will tag from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Stepping into the box, Adrian Casilla. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1.
Hey, got 2 here.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Grounded down the third baseline. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits.
Your attention, please.
Harmon Landis gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Landis.
Yep, just another successful day at the office for these guys. But this one has a little bit of added significance, as that's win number 82 for them on the year. So they're assured of finishing the season with a winning record. And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Scott Oberg gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Ray Teague hammers down the save, his 31st of the campaign. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
4 runs on 9 hits.
With the postseason approaching, a recently cold hitter is challenged to step it up for the team. His coach offers some tips, hoping the player can find a way to flip the switch down the stretch when his contribution is most needed.
Great job today. 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 job today. Great job today.
Holding a healthy but not insurmountable divisional lead, this young team is urged not to allow a lapse in intensity.
The show's continuing coverage of Eastern League Baseball is on the air. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Reading Fightin' Phils and the Hartford Yard Goats. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Big Daddy Wang, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. HR, what's the word on him?
Matt, he's lost 2 of the last 3 starts. A little bit of an inconsistent struggle, and hopefully this outing is a chance to turn it all around and start it in another direction.
Your attention,
McCann is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base.
McCann.
Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. HR, we take a look at our home 9 as they take the field here today. Well, they've been playing some pretty good baseball, 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, Matt, it's been a pretty good weekend for them. I mean, you win Friday and Saturday, and now you come here ready to win and possibly sweep the series on Sunday here. So, impressive weekend for them.
Standing in, Brian Sanchez. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. 1 out, nobody on.
Hey, plays at 1 now.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Fold takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Into the box, Angel Anaya hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. In there for strike 1.
2 down now.
The windup and the 0-1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. Stepping in, Philip Kim, and there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. Hit hard on the ground to third. Throw to first to be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Striding in, Josh Castro. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Reeves sprinting after it. He makes the running play. 2 down. Now to the plate, Chris Baez. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s.
Inside, ball one.
And a first pitch knuckleballs inside for ball 1. High pop-up. Automaze is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Big Daddy Wang.
Enter Big Daddy Wang.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. Curveball that time, not even close.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
Hey, need you on. Here we go.
The 1-1 pitch. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin the wind right there, knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here he comes again, 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. He'll try again, 1-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. Stepping up to the plate, Julio Veras, 7-8-9, bottom of the order, set to go here in the 3rd. On the ground up the middle, Isaac ranging up the middle, and a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow. Standing in, T.J. Christensen. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. It's down for an extra base hit as they have their first hit of the contest. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Zach Eflin comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. It's a swinging bunt up the line. That's a foul ball. Soft liner towards short, and an easy play out there as this is taken for the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Richie Pacheco. 0 for 1 here in the early going. There's a knuckleball over the inside corner. 3rd inning, no score to this point. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Hit on the ground to 3rd. And he'll just slap the tag on the runner between 2nd and 3rd to end the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll head now to the home half. Digging in for his second at-bat, Brian Sanchez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing the bat at that pitch. Hey, talk about having to hit 2 different speeds. How about you got to slow your swing down to hit the knuckler, then you have to speed it up because now the express, the fastball's on the way.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Striding in once again, Angel Anaya comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
One down, one down.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. And a bouncing ball, foul. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the 2nd out of the inning. Digging in now, Philip Kim. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Philip Kim.
Now he bounces a knuckleball up to the plate for a ball. Here it comes, 1-0. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Here's the 1-1 delivery. A curveball hit right back at him. And he'll toss this one on to first as they're kept off the scoreboard again, and the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning.
Hey, no one down here.
Digging in to try it again.
Leading
Josh
off for the
Castro. 0 for 1 for him
Castro.
here in this one.
Josh Castro.
In the air to straightaway right. Crump has it in his tracks. 1 down. Ready for another chance? Chris
Center fielder, number
Baez
10.
comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And now a pitch on the way. Hard hit ball to short. Backhanded. Throw just does beat him to the bag as that was pretty close. Stepping into the box, Julio Veras.
Third baseman, Julio Veras.
And that misses for ball 1.
Well, that's 2 quick outs, and he's got a low pitch count. Really being aggressive in the zone has forced him to swing the bats. He's economically low in that pitch count. He's got a chance to go deep in the game.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
And good take that time on a low breaking ball. 2-2 now. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Fuld has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So put another 0 on the board as they've been held scoreless through 5. Striding into the box, Big Daddy Wang. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. Takes a knee-high fastball. The windup and the 0-1. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch-out, 1 away. Ready now, T.J. Christensen. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Crump racing back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Oh, this is a great way to start the inning. Now the go-ahead run is on second. A base hit away from coming across. I know it's only the 6th inning, but you'd love to claim the lead right now and let your bullpen carry the load the rest of the way.
Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice. Ready for another shot now. Richie Pacheco. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
This is a situation you love as a hitter. It's an RBI situation tailor-made for you. If you hit the ball on the ground, you're going to pick up that run, and it's going to give you the lead. One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the 2nd out, but meanwhile the run is in to score. Digging in once again, Brian Sanchez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And a first pitch knuckleball's inside for ball 1, and he'll step off. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
You know what, Matt? He's been getting most of the pitches. I know he's complaining a little bit on this one, but he's been getting most of the pitches today. He should be feeling pretty good about himself.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Tried to wait out the knuckleball, but it's in there, 2-2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Swing and a hot shot toward third. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Angel Anaya is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, there's a base hit up the middle right there, Matt, off the knuckleball. A lot of times you don't see it hit right back up the middle. I guess that would be the best approach.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Very weakly on the ground.
Here we go, right now, fellas.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch lifted the other way out to left center. Reeves giving chase, and the inning is over. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. Redding is out in front here, 1-0. Harmon Landis is on to pitch from the bullpen now.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
And the score finishes 4-1 today. Harmon Landis earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. Ray Teague earns the save out of the bullpen, his 34th. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Our final line score. First for the victorious Yard Goats. 4 runs on 6 hits.
An agent checks in with a client currently in the minors.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Hartford Yard Goats and the New Hampshire Fisher Cats. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Leonel Campos will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, we're catching the guy that's throwing the ball really good right now. His ERA is under 3 the last 3 outings, so he's keeping his team in the game and giving them a chance to win. He's got to get some run support. We see that today, then we may see him walk away with the W.
So digging in now, Andy Weiss. And you can see his home-road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Oh, and he sails this one up and under his chin. Quite a start to the inning here. It's 1-0. HR visitors here as they take the field after a scoreless top half. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matt, they're feeling it right now. You know, they're starting to play good ball. They're really playing good. They're closing in on a division, and this time of the summer, it's all about baseball. You come to the park, the grass is green, you smell the hot dogs, and you're excited to play, even in the afternoon during batting practice, and that's what I see with this club right now.
Nope. Outside.
And he wanted to swing, but wisely held off. 3-1. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Grounded back up the middle. Castro fields it cleanly. 1 away. Earl McCann is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base.
McCann.
So coming to the plate, Alberto Acevedo. He is, of course, a guy to be wary of if he gets on base. His stolen base total leads the ball club.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Nope,
no offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. And he just misses with a curveball.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. He'll get it into second, and he's safe.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Batting third.
Digging in now, Norm Parsons, as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now.
I got it. That's mine. I got it.
Castro takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. So stepping in, Ken Reeves. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Knuckleball upstairs. Dangerous pitch taken for a strike. 0-1 count, and the pitch laid off as it caught the inside corner.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
In the dirt here, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Again, he sends it out of play. Now another 1-2. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
He'll try again, 1-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. The 1-2 pitch. Here's a drive out toward left center field. Acevedo rounds the corner and is headed home. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead. And he will pull into second with an RBI double. Stepping in, Gregorio Petit. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. And he'll just watch this thing to try and get an idea. It's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Crump is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man. Now batting, Marshall Moreno. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. Sent on the ground out to second. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second. Stepping in now, Aaron Luke, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Outside for a ball, 1-1. 1-1, here it is. Hit hard towards center. In there, a base hit.
Cut hold, no runner.
Well, we've watched him dip below 230 in this cold streak. He started off the season okay. That single right there, maybe that turns him around and gets him going in the right direction.
Batting 8.
Now at the plate, Byron Peacock, currently third on the team in stolen bases. So we'll see if he gets an opportunity to do any running in this one.
Well, he's got himself a little bit of a jam right here, Matt. He's got 2 on, nobody out. Look, I want to get a double play ball. Just pitch the contact, get the double play here.
None out, runners at first and second. Curveball that time, not even close.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the visitors. We're looking at one of the best defensive teams in the league. They're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. Not many balls get through here. You're going to have to earn it if you want to beat these guys.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Robbie Copley comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. There's a knuckleball that finds the highest part of the zone.
I mean, wow, swing the bat a little bit. I think he's been a little bit too patient right here. Those are pretty good pitches, and now he finds himself down 0-2.
Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone.
Well, this game is definitely out of the norm from this guy. I mean, His ERA is in the 2s, and they're just hammering him all over the yard. That earned run average will be on the rise after this one.
Oh, 1 pitch is a knuckleball that misses 1-1. 3 runs already home here. And he looks at one in there, 1-2. Hard on the ground towards short. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Well, you ever talk about a much-needed base hit? That's it right there. He's been struggling all year. That was much needed. Put a smile on his face.
Into the box now, Alberto Acevedo, as he'll take a look at ball 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now he bounces a knuckleball up to the plate for a ball.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Hey, that's turn 2, huh?
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Norm Parsons waits on deck. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Payoff pitch on its way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Quinones has a beat on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in to try it again. Norm Parsons. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a knuckleball, and it's looked at for strike 1.
I like that take right there. I know it's a strike, but man, they're making him work. He's been struggling early, and now they're making him work even more. You got to stay within your game plan and be patient, and I think this is a good plan right now.
And they get the out at first. Score it 1-2-3 on the putout. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Ken Reeves. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. And that's dead center for strike 1.
Hey, let's go right here. Hey, nobody out now. Nobody out.
I think I'd take that one too. It's 0-2 now.
Clearly wasn't ready for the fastball because it was pretty much center cut, and he couldn't pull the trigger. Might have been looking for another curve.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Boy, that's a great take right there. He might have been frozen by that pitch, but it missed by just enough to give him life in this AB.
Hit back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the 3rd.
I really like his approach right there. Took a few knuckleballs, got a chance to measure it, then he got one to his liking and got a base hit. The more you see him, the better off you gotta be, right?
Now batting, the shortstop, Gregorio Petit.
Hey, nobody out now.
Into the box, Gregorio Petit. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Now the 0-1. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Reeves racing back to the track. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Marshall Moreno.
First baseman, Marshall Moreno.
One down now. One down.
First pitch is a slow knuckleball in there, 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Knuckleball, 1-1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Third inning here, already 4-2 our score. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Grounded up the first baseline. McCann has it, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aaron Luke.
4, Aaron Luke.
Hey, plays it first. Plays it first.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Gets ahead with a knuckleball right over the outside corner.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
Now we got an 0-2 count, Matt. And I tell you what, so impressive. He is executing his game plan, going right on the outside half and exploiting those weaknesses.
Quinones is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. 3 innings complete. The Fisher Cats lead it 4-2. Ready for another chance. Byron Peacock comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Byron Peacock.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
Down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
And there's the first out.
Robbie
Copley stands in as he checks his swing here. Hit on the ground out to short. Castro takes it in time to first, and there are 2 away. Striding in once again, Andy Weiss. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Andy.
A knuckleball right over the middle of the plate.
Well, Matt, if I use the cliche, it's not how you start, how you finish, it would apply right now. A couple innings ago, he had a rough inning. Didn't look good. But now he's starting to settle in a little bit better. He may be able to get through this thing.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning.
Red
For another shot now, Alberto Acevedo. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now the pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. Castro is right there, and the throw to first is in time. One gone. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up.
Third baseman Norm
Parsons is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. And a good two-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. Drilled down the line. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Touché, sir. Digging in and looking for more, Ken Reeves. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's in there for a base hit, his third hit of the game. So he delivers with 2 away, and the bottom of the 5th marches on.
Well,
Gregorio Petit is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-hole hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
And he'll go the short way to retire the side. 1 hit, 1 left. 5 innings complete.
Your attention, please.
Alfredo Feliz.
Now pitching for Hartford.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
4-2 the final score tonight. Leonel Campos gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year. Jim Parsons.
A fast-developing minor leaguer is coached up on meeting the challenge of a postseason push. Pressure will increase as the season winds down and the race heats up.
It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next.
Your
Earl
attention, please.
McCann is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base. Settling in now, Ricky Weber. And we are set for baseball here this evening. HR, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, they're coming off winning a big game. I mean, they played great baseball. They scored a lot of runs in that win yesterday. So if they can carry that momentum over, they're going to be tough to beat.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Had him off balance a bit as this is skied into short left center. Marsh comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. Into the box, Clarence Metler comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Line drive to left, but this will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out.
Batting third baseman, Richard
Geronko is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. 0-1 count and the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this is popped up back behind second. Castro is under this one as he puts this one away. The side is retired. So a relatively routine start for the in now Barack DeMaria, and they've got some work to do early on, down 4-0 already. Looks at a knuckleball that finds the bottom of the strike zone. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
Hey, nobody.
The pitch. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. And another foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Hard hit to the left side, but taken in out there at short. Unfortunate that time. That ball was scorched, but it becomes the first out here in the second.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team, brought to you by Majestic. And these guys can really defend. All you got to do is look at the error column. They're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. They don't beat themselves very often. We're going to have to earn it to beat them.
Swing and a liner, but foul. Ready with the 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. The pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Again, he sends it out of play.
Hey,
one out, nobody on. Skied into straightaway right. Crump is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Digging in the switch hitter, Tyrone Muller. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Hey, all right, here we go now.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Drilled down the line. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Well, third baseman did everything he could on that ball. That ball was just scorched right past him. He laid out, got dirty. I thought for a second he was going to have it. It just couldn't come up with it.
Batting 7.
Standing in now, Francis Gordon. Right to him. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man. Stepping into the box, Mark Ayala. Only 1 hit for him in his last 4 ball games. First pitch is a slow knuckleball in there, 0-1.
Well, they've really shut him down this series. No hits in the series, and they've done a great job of executing their pitches. They found his weaknesses and stayed with it.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Knuckleball, strike 3 called as that thing came back over the plate, 1 away. Now at the plate, Jared Kahn. He drove in his club's only run a night ago. And a high strike there, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. There's a knuckleball giggling at him over the inside corner.
He's really put himself now in a position where he's got to battle. Took the first 2 strikes, didn't swing, and now you just grind out the AB.
Now he bounces a knuckleball up to the plate for a ball. Squared that one up just a little late.
Plays that one now.
Now the pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Marsh going back, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Stepping in now, Ricky Weber. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He flied out leading off the ball game. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Ball 2 now.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Crump on the move. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Striding in once again, Clarence Metler. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Knuckleball there, but it dances outside. Ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Ground ball right side. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. So with that, the top of the 3rd inning will continue. At least one more batter.
Hey, sometimes you got to just get lucky. He got out in front, hooked it, and just found a hole.
Third baseman number 3.
Into the box now, Richard Geronko.
Oh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Runner goes for second. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Down now. Here we go.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Metler rounds third and is digging for the plate. And that'll score the runner from second as the lead is cut to 4-2 now.
Yeah, man, if the runner's on first, this hit may or may not bring him home, but he was on second, so he cruises across the plate for the run. It's all about finding ways to manufacture runs, and they did just that there.
Barack DeMaria will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there.
Hey, one pitch. Just make your pitch.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Another 0-2 home. And enough. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Misses, ball 2.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And that will end up a foul ball. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Started to go around, but it's a called 3rd strike anyway, and that will retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Yard Goats are out on top, 4-2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dino Luis. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Dino
and that's in there for a strike.
Hey, we got no one.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Could have hit that with a 3-iron. A low knuckleball called for a strike.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
And he got him. Standing in, Tyrone Muller.
Catcher number 2, Tyrone Muller.
And a curveball that time that broke too low.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. He'll get it into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit. Digging in to try it again. Francis Gordon comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a knuckleball over the outside corner. The 0-1 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Well, that's 2 strikes at the knees, and now you find yourself 0-2. I tell you, he's throwing the ball so well, you got to set your sights down low and look for any pitch down.
Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Well, that's going to go as a base hit, no doubt about it. But I love the effort by the shortstop. Him knocking that ball down right there probably saved a run. Now, the runner does end up at third base, but he might have scored had that ball got by him. Nice play at knocking it down.
Mark Ayala stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Hard hit ball to second. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Now that's a nice piece of hitting. That's going to get him to the big leagues someday. Taking the ball the opposite field. You're going to have to hit to all fields if you want to be effective in the majors.
Jared
turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And he lays off for ball 1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. 2-1.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, and indeed he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away. Ready for another chance? Ricky Weber. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. There's a knuckleball over the inside corner. 0-1 pitch on its way. A breaking ball over the outside corner for strike 2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Ready for another shot now. Clarence Metler. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Now the pitch. And he takes a called strike 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Now he bounces a knuckleball up to the plate for a ball. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
It's a fine line from working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
Line drive to center field. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the 5th.
Matt, this is an 8-pitch at bat. Look at these pitches right here. Fouls them off. He's staying with them, but he's in a great rhythm as he's seeing all these pitches. Finally, he gets the pitch he wants and whack, base hit. Great job.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen.
Go, boys.
Here's the 1-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. We're in the 5th inning of a 4-3 ball game here. Right there at the belt, 1-2 now.
Clearly wasn't ready for the fastball because it was pretty much center cut and he couldn't pull the trigger. Might have been looking for another curve.
In the dirt here, and a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. And oh, this one's by him to the backstop. A runner at second, nobody out. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Reeves is after it. He's there and records the first out. Here comes the manager out of the first base dugout heading for the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter.
Well, that's win number 90 on the season for them so far, and they've been a force on the field all year long. And by the looks of it, they're not done yet.
7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. Hartford with their 90th win, best in the division. Doug Blumenthal wins out of the bullpen his 9th victory of the year. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.